Hi there, I'm Darren. Welcome to uniblade.co.uk. Now you've purchased your Uniblade seal, let's show you how to put it on your bath screen. Okay, so here we have a typical bath screen, and it's a curved screen, and the seal, as you can see, needs replacing. So we're going to take this one off and use the Uniblade seal. Okay, so let's remove the bath screen seal first of all. Okay, so as you can see, the screen needs cleaning, so we just get any type of glass cleaner, give it a quick squirt, and give the glass where the old seal's been a quick clean before we apply the Uniblade seal. Doesn't have to be pristine, but just get the worst of it off. The Uniblade seal comes in two parts. You've got the female receptor part, which has the blades on, and the male spigot part. It's very easy to put together. All you do is you take the two parts in your fingers, you put your finger in between the channel, and you simply push the male part into the female receptor until it clicks, like that. And you just continue that all the way along the Uniblade seal. And you'll hear it click all the way. It must click all the way through, otherwise when you put it on the screen, the centre of the Uniblade can pop open. So you must make sure you're clicking it together all the way down the length of the seal. And now the Uniblade is ready to go onto the screen. Okay, so fitting the Uniblade seal is very easy. One of the biggest mistakes people do make is they try to slide the seal on from the end. If you try to do this, you will damage the seal, as it's nigh on impossible to get it all the way around the curve. The proper way to fit the Uniblade seal is very simple. You open the screen up off the bath edge, you take the Uniblade seal as close to the edge as you can, and you just simply push it up onto the glass, slide it onto the channel, and then with your fingers you just push it onto the glass. As you come round the curve or straight screen or whatever you've got, and it will grip onto the glass nice and tightly and stay into position. Simple. Okay, with all the different glass thicknesses that the Uniblade fits onto, you may find that once the seal is on the screen, you may need to click it together a little bit tighter. With this screen, as you can see, the Uniblade is fine, there's no further adjustment to be made. So it's gripping onto the glass nicely. It's obviously too long for the screen here, so what we do is we just simply mark the length of it with a pen or a pencil or whatever you've got to hand, so we know where to cut it later on. And moving the screen onto the bath edge, the blade is obviously longer than the gap, which is what you need, so you can try it like this and it will probably work fine. But if the gap's smaller or you feel it's necessary, we can always trim the blades. And we're going to show you how to do that next. Okay, so let's first of all take the seal off of the screen and we can go and trim it. You just pull it off simply and let's go. So here we are, got a pair of scissors, junior hacksaw. So the hacksaw obviously to cut through the plastic, the scissors to cut the blades. And we've just got a normal kitchen bread ball, but you can use a workmate or whatever you've got. So simply with the junior hacksaw, where we've marked the plastic, you just cut through like that. Okay, and then all we need to do is trim the blades underneath with the scissors. And there you go. All different installations of bath screens, the gaps will vary quite a lot. So you may find that the blade is fine as it is at the length it is for the gap you've got, but if you do need to trim the blades down, which we think we need to do in this situation, we're going to show you how to do that now. And it's very simple. With a pair of ways to trim the blade down is to use the shorter blade, which is 15mm long, as your guide. So you just push the two blades together, and then with a pair of scissors you just cut the blade. It's very easy to do, soft rubber, and you just continue that the whole length of the seal, and then you'll have the two blades at the correct depth or at the required depth. So here we are, the blades are the same length and ready to go back onto the screen. So we just once again open the screen up off the bath edge and push it up close to the wall as we can, slide it into position, and then with your fingers push it back onto the glass. There you go. And now your shower's ready to use. One of the more frequently asked questions is the corner piece of the seal here where it meets the profile. Now, as you can see with this screen, there's a gap there and it can leak water through there when you're showering. So we're going to show you how to simply adapt your screen so that the Uniblade continues through the gap and makes a seal. So all you do is you take a tape measure and you measure the gap that you've got roughly. Looking at that, that's about 1.5 centimetres. Okay, so we've got the seal where the end obviously that we took off meets the wall or the profile, and we just mark the plastic at the 15mm mark there. So as you can see, we're marking the hard plastic U-channel part, not the blade, the U-channel. So you simply pinch the top part together like this and cut down through the plastic until you reach the bottom of the U-channel. Okay, so that should do it. So you've not cut all the way through, you've just cut in down to the top of the plastic part there. Now the second part we cut, as you can see, is above the ratchet part of the uni-channel. You don't want to be cutting below through the blades, just above that plastic part there. So we're effectively cutting the two upstands off of the uni-channel, of the channel of the seal. So just get your junior hacksaw and you cut through it. And once you're through, it will just fall off. And there you've got your gap that you require, so you can push it right the way up to the profile. Okay, so here we are. Just slide the seal underneath the profile, push it into position, and as you can see now, the blade comes right the way across and seals the gap. Okay, so we've put the Uniblade on. The little drip ledge is on the inside of the shower, and we're going to give it a try. There you go. So if you're looking for a Uniblade seal, just drop us an email at questions@uniblade.co.uk and we can tell you where your nearest stockist is.